Hello, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So first, I want to address the elephant in the room. I know I have this shirt on in like 95% of my videos. I don't know how it keeps happening. I really don't even wear this shirt that often, but somehow it ends up in so many of my videos. I am aware of the problem. I'll work on it to fix it. So for today's video, I had such a good idea. I got it from James Charles. He did a video where he, as a makeup guru, reacted to makeup scenes in TV shows and movies and talked about how accurate they are. And he got the idea from GQ, who does the same thing with like other professions. So I thought I, as a cheerleader, would watch cheerleading scenes in movies and TV shows and talk about if they're actually realistic. But also, a little disclaimer for this, there's two different kinds of cheerleading associations. There's UCA, United Cheerleading Association, and NCA, National Cheerleading Association. I did UCA, and the big difference is that UCA has a cheer section in the middle and NCA does not, and it's music the whole entire time. So I just wanted to like disclose that, so some of the things that I'm like, oh, that's illegal, like they would never be able to do that, might happen in NCA. I have a pretty good grasp of like of what NCA can and can't do and like the differences, but I feel like I should just announce that. Also, some of the movie clips are kind of blurry because I couldn't find them anywhere else, and the ones they had on YouTube were like blurry. So there's nothing I could do, but like just look past it, please. The first clip I'm gonna watch today is from the movie Bring It On, In It to Win It, which I loved as a kid. I loved this movie, but I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm excited to watch it now and actually see if it's accurate. Well, duh, like that's the point of the video. Okay, you would never come on the mat tumbling like that. Like usually people come on, like they do a chant to get them fired up, but you never want to do that much tumbling. Then you would just waste all your energy. Oh my god, I forgot about this part. What? Is it, okay, this would never happen. Everyone would be annoyed if a team did this. This does not add any kind of points to their score. The judges would be like, can you hurry up? Like, you're supposed to perform in, like, your 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, there's a time frame that you have to perform in. You're gonna hold the whole competition up. Like, come on, we want to get this over with and go home. The judges don't start scoring until your routine starts, which is when the music starts. Like, it's just so funny seeing that now, like, watching when I was little, I was like, they are so cool. But really, this is just stupid. Like that, if a team did that, I'd be like, what the hell are they doing? Oh, okay, they have a lot of good tumbling. That was good. That's literally just an extension. I mean, I guess they didn't have a back spot. That's just a lib. Okay, you would not have time to have a full-on conversation in the middle of the mat. So this is more NCA style, like all these tumbling passes. This is super sexual. That would never happen. Okay, this is like a full-on hip-hop dance routine. Like, the dances are kind of different than this. Also, we don't dance for that long. UCA, your dance is usually like 2 8 counts. NCA, there's a lot more dancing. This is heavy on the dancing. Oh my god, wait. This is so funny. Oh my god, so oh my god, wait. Okay. So throughout the whole movie, that's like the main stunt they're working towards. And I'm like, oh my god, how are we gonna pull this off? Like, I'm so nervous for this stunt in the routine. That was so easy. That was such an easy stunt. When I was younger, I thought that was the most difficult thing I've ever seen in my entire life. No, that was an easy stunt. They literally just caught them and threw them into the next stunt. Also, their feet weren't together. Your feet are supposed to be together, flyers. Okay, so that actually wasn't too inaccurate. All the tumbling was actually at the level of difficulty that it's supposed to be at, and it was realistic there. The stunts were kind of easy, which I get from like a movie perspective. Like, why would you want to pull off like super hard stunts when like little kids aren't going to know the difference? The baskets they did though were actually kind of difficult. My only takeaway though is that there was a lot of dancing. In NCA there is a lot more dancing than UCA, but it's not the whole entire time. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong if NCA people are watching this, but also, again, it might be different in NCA, but in UCA, if you don't use as many people as you can in a stunt, like you get points off. For example, there's 4 people in each stunt group, and if you have 16 people on the map and you're able to make 4 stunt groups, but you only have 3, then you get points off because you're not using as many people as possible. So they have a lot of people on the floor, which would not happen. Like, you need to be using everyone. That wasn't too bad though. That could have been a lot worse. So the next one I'm going to do is from the first Bring It On movie, and it's the opening scene, and if you've seen the movie, you know this whole opening scene is a dream. So obviously it's not even realistic in the movie itself, so there's no way it's going to be realistic in real life, but I'm still going to talk about it, because why not? I can do whatever I want. I don't want to go on a whole feminist rant, but I will. It just makes me mad that cheerleaders are so like sexualized, and like we have a stereotype that we're like the popular bitches, but like no, that's not how any of us are. We're not just going around sleeping with all the athletes in the school. It's just irritating, and I know like this is made up and this is a dream, but like it bothers me when we're portrayed that way. That's the end there. So this one was not realistic at all. They did not stunt. Again, I know it's a dream sequence. And I haven't actually seen the rest of the movie, so I don't know what they do with the rest of it. But like, this was so unrealistic. They didn't stunt or anything. They didn't talk about the actual team until the last 2 seconds. They were just hyping themselves up the whole entire time. So no, that was not realistic. Okay, now I'm so excited to do this next one. Okay, so this next one is from Glee, and I have seen all of Glee, so I know there's more than just this one scene of cheerleading. So I'm going to talk about them all at the end, but I'm just going to show one of them. We do not use any of this stuff. I have so much to say, but I'm going to save it for the end. There's so much to say. There's so much. Okay, so much to unpack there. First of all, disclaimer, I talked in my ranking every TV show I've ever watched video about Glee and how it's satire. So I just want to say that first. Like, I understand, like, this universe that they're in is not realistic. Like, this is not a realistic high school. Sue Sylvester is not realistic. She would have been fired in 2 seconds. But for the sake of today's video, I'm going to take it super realistically. So, none of it. We don't have any props. Well, that's actually a lie. Because in UCA, when we do the cheer, we're supposed to have props like signs, palms, megaphones, that kind of jazz. We do not have hula hoops of fire, those bras that shoot off sparklers. We do not have guys doing tricks on bikes. We don't wear wigs. They did not do a single cheerleading thing. All they did was dance the whole time, which, as I've said, in UCA, there's literally 2 8 counts of dancing in the whole entire routine. The whole routine is 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. So 2 8 counts is probably like 10 seconds because 8 counts aren't actually like seconds. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, that's not 8 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Because I know you're probably thinking in your head, like, Lindsay, that would be 16 seconds out of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But no, it's like you count faster. Okay, just want to point out I'm not dumb. Anyway, at a competition, none of this would happen. Just literally none of it. There's other times in Glee where they show cheerleading scenes, and I also want to address how those are not realistic because there's not singing, and again, there's not that much dancing, and the dances aren't sexual. They're like motions. We're not like shaking our asses or anything like that, even though everyone likes to portray us that way. Fine. Okay, this next scene is the cheer tryout scene from that one Hannah Montana episode where Lily and Miley try out for the cheer team. Duh. That was the most redundant sentence ever. Oh my god.
Dominate the floor. Pirates race that score. Give it a shot. Sorry. Oh. Give it all you got. Pirates take that. Make that shot. Yay!
Wow, wasn't that something?
Can I try something a little different?
That's not how it goes.
Oh no, I can't watch this. I only taught her 1 cheer.
You might be good at football. You might be good at track. But when it comes to basketball, you might as well step back. Come on, step back.
Few things to address here. The first part she did where like they said it was really bad, yes, that was really bad. But I also hate that they just think cheerleaders jump them down and say yay all the time, which is not what we do. We put in so much hard work. I'm fine. So I want to clear some things up about how cheer tryouts go. I don't know how it works at different high schools or for like all-star teams, but from my experience, this is nothing like it. I feel like a lot of TV shows and movies, they portray it as like they're like next, and then you walk up and you just perform whatever you have to show them, and like just something random, and then you leave and they tell you right then and there if you made it or not, which is not how it worked at all in my experience. It's like a 3-day process. People come in and they teach you a cheer and a dance, a sideline, and a band dance, and there's 4 things you have to memorize. Everyone learns the same exact thing, and on the last day you have a number, and they call in numbers like 1 through 4, and then 5 through 8, and so on. And you perform the same exact thing as everyone else at the same exact time as those 3 other people, and then you're scored, and then the next day or like 2 days later, they post your number for what team you made. They don't tell you right on the spot if you made it. They don't just say, show me what you got, and then you're supposed to figure something out and make up a cheer by yourself. That's not how it works at all. Okay, there's a few more things that I realized I left out that I also wanted to clarify about cheerleading. So there's different sections that you have to fulfill within your routine. Like there has to be a cheer section, a tumbling section, a stunting section, a pyramid section, and so on. And then each section is judged by a different judge. And they go through the section and it says difficulty, and they give you like 8 out of 10. Execution, 7 out of 10, like that. Also, the last thing that I wanted to talk about was we don't do pyramids like this. I don't know why everyone thinks that we do. But no, when we're talking about a pyramid, this is what we're talking about. Okay, I think that's all. Okay, I think I'm going to stop it there. In summary, I could go on a rant for years about how I hate the stereotype around cheerleaders and that we're just dumb and stupid and we just jump up and down and say yay and flap our arms around, which in reality we put in so much hard work, and it makes me so mad. The most realistic one was probably the first Bring It On In It to Win It clip that I showed. That one was very realistic. The tumbling and the stunts were kind of easy, but they were realistic. Like, there were stunts that do happen. They were just on the easier side. But the only thing was there was just a lot of dancing, and there's just not that much dancing. But anyway, still, it was decently realistic, and the other ones, not so much. I'm talking so fast. I'm so worked up about the cheer stereotype. Also, we don't wear uniforms to school every single day, and I have our hair in a high ponytail. Don't know where that one started. And in my experience, yes, we do wear it to school on game days, but not every single day. And also, 99% of the time, we don't like wearing it because it's cold and people like to sexualize us for wearing it. And then we get yelled at if our skirt is too short, even though the school designed our uniforms. I gotta stop. This rant will never end if I don't stop right now. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something, I guess. And if you found it entertaining, I guess. Okay. Please like and subscribe. It would literally make my whole entire day. You don't even understand. Also, I discovered 95% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you could, please hit that subscribe button. I would be the happiest girl in the whole entire world, and I would smile so big. Like that. Even bigger. Anyway, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Lindsay with 2 Y's Kaiser, and I hope that you find something to celebrate today. Bye!